Ah, this session is now recorded. I've started the recording already.
Okay.
I'll be sharing my entire screen now. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Control B. That's me show background. Do that. Control B. Let me add this one here. Color. We are working on color gradients. Now. Now. Here's the color gradient. Yeah. He said gradients are new images. A new image type added in CSS. An image is an image. Gradients are set as background image property or the background shorthand. There are two types of gradient function, linear and radial. I talked about this before. Each type has a non-repeating variance and a repeating variance. We have one particular gradient. Well, at least we'll talk more on that. He said that you have some that repeat, some that do not repeat. It's just like if you have a circle, you now have circle in circle, circle in circle. Have you seen such before, whereby it's just like several steps inside the circle. You have from red, green, blue, white, indigo, like that. Like all is just like a circle, and like one color will be inside another color. Let's try to do that. Let's have this. Okay, let me have a CSS here. Like CSS / assets CSS. fẹ́ máa padà kan díẹ̀ yóò máa affect máa post eléyìí sí YouTube. This one, let's give it background color. Let's give it one color.
Yep.
Oh, correct. So now this background stuff there, if you worked on this particular background, there's one aspect where it says sometimes if you use ordinary background and so on, they used to vary one another. So you can have ordinary background and you put red in front. For example, if you have something like this, you can see it's still working. You can see you put
Yes.
image. I think which one is that? Yeah, you can put this one like this. Having an image in front of it like this, URL something. You should have seen this one before.
Yes.
So sometimes this background is to vary one another. You can also put ordinary background like this and you put URL. They still work the same. Let's see. You can see.
Yes.
So we just used color for that. Okay. Now let's say we have this one. It says the linear gradient has the following syntax. The very first thing you need to read when you are reading any property, you have to know the syntax, how it is reading, how it is being written. It said background. You have to write background, then linear gradient. What is this one saying? It said direction. The very first thing it accepts is direction. Then after the direction, you now put this thing. What's this thing? The first color, second color, third color. This dot means you can continue adding more color to it. What does this question mark means? It says direction could be an argument like to top, to bottom, to right, to left, or an angle, which is in degree. The angle starts from from the top and rotates clockwise. That is just like clock. You know what clock is?
Yes.
From 12. It starts from 12, which is 0 to 0. Can be specified in degree. What's this second one? This one is radian. I've forgotten this one. Autumn. If omitted, the gradient flow from top to bottom. It said if omitted, the gradient flow from top to bottom. Then this question mark, most of the time in English, sometimes it means like something is in question. Like it's negligible here. You can have it and you may not have it. This one says optionally followed each one by percentage. You shouldn't, maybe as you consider, you understand more of this. List of colors optionally followed by each optionally followed each one by percentage or length. Sometimes you may have percentage after a color, sometimes you may not have it. At least we will see more of that here. Linear gradient. Let's have a red, black. Did you see what just happened? Who's that?
Yes. It was a mistake.
If somebody comes in, if somebody is trying to get in, let me know. But I doubt it. I'm still trying to give this guy a lot of time to overthink. Maybe he's still coming or not. My brother and the other guy, I'll give them room for, so that they will have no excuse. Nobody will start telling me that I'm wicked. So we can also have like this: blue, cyan. Can continue having the color like that. Dark red. You can see. You can continue having the color as many as you want. Let's not say we have this one 10%. Let's make it 100. You can see.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's give it a direction. And see to left. Where is the red color? This is the first color, red, which is this one. It is coming from, if we say to left, that which means that it's starting from right to left to top. That is, we are turning it upside down. It's just like an inverse of not having anything at all. Something like this. So let's say we have 15 like this. 15 degree. Can you see?
Yes. Yes.
It's just like that. 280 degree. Let's try radian. Right. I don't normally use radian. I don't know how it is calculated. I don't normally the calculation is not like normal degrees, so I don't normally use it. When it comes to mass, then we can be talking now. You can see 360 radian, 360 degree. You can see they're not the same. So I cannot. If you think you are very good with radian, then you can continue using radian. It's just like using Fahrenheit and Celsius. So, which other? This one stands for yeah. This, the first one is for direction, and the other color. Let's give it 180 degree. This one is fine. 180 degree means top to bottom. Okay, you should that one. Now that we have done that one, let's try to create another linear repeat. see the power of CSS. I want to perform a magic here. So you just watch the magic. I want both of them to have the same length and height. What I'll do now is to break this like this. I'll copy this twice. See, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. We'll start again now. Can you see what's going on?
Yeah.
So at least both of them can share the same properties. Instead of me repeating all these ones for the second one as well. So let's say background color linear repeat. What is the syntax for the second one? I'll be repeating linear gradients. Is that one even common? Because I don't think if I come across that at all. The one I normally use gradients. This one. Let's check online. But it's okay if you know, if you are able to understand this stuff. It has the same syntax. Why is this one not? Why is it not supporting here? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's, apart from knowing how to code, another thing to note is knowing how to troubleshoot. If you don't know how to troubleshoot, it will be a very, very big problem. You have to learn how to troubleshoot what you are doing. Okay. Now let's try to give this one. This one says yellow 10%. What if we remove these two? Like we remove this one like this. What will happen? You can see it's just like a 3D color. One is not done and the other one has already started. You can see you can always use so many stuff to try and just to know what is going on. For example, this one is telling us that let's see that the direction is also the same thing. The color gradients optionally followed by percentage. That is that. But the only thing we want to know here is that in order not to make the color overlap, we are using two color at the same time. The feed we used the other time, I showed you. Let's try to see if we can replicate the feed with this one. 180 dp. No, sorry. That should be just 180 plus 90. That's 270, right? 360. Not this one. 90. Okay. I think this one is okay. Come on, let's look at this color. It looks like a pole. If we remove this 10%, what will happen? You can see. Let's make it 20. What's happening? Hello.
Hello.
Now, what this one is trying to tell us is that the color we are trying to work on, this is just like a repeating set of color. Like the color which means the start one. All this color you are looking at, the like the other one. If you look at this one is not done, and the other one is just like one start. One is not done, and the other one is starting immediately. That is why we have something like this. Now, it's just like we having from this side to this side. How many? Let's calculate this one. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Right? How many 20 are we having in 100?
5.
5. Now, if you look at this one is saying 20. Now we have 20 100 divided by 5, which is how many? 5, right? Then
Yes.
from this one to this one, they overlap. This color and this color will overlap. Am I speaking English?
No.
So this color and this color overlaps. So in order for them not to overlap like that, what we did is that we have the very first color. Let's remove this one. Let's see what's we have how many? We have 10, we have 20, which is 1 2 3 4 5. This first color is also overlapping at a percentage of 10 for each section, but I will still explain that small. Now we have this part now divided into 10. We have 10%, 10%, 10%. For the very first color, dark green, to cover the first 10%, it starts from 0. This is 0, right? You can also have 0%. It's still the same thing. If we have 5%, we'll see what's happened again. So in order for us to have so it's same thing as having 0%. Now in order for us to have a boundary, it stops at what? 10%, right? So the other one starts at 10%. The light green starts at that 10% and ends at 20%. This one is just like a repeating. After the 20% is done, this is a section inside 100. All this one is just 100 from 100. Though So the rest you just continue that way. What if you want to make it like 4 inside this one? 4. The what you are going to do, please tell me once, if you want to make it 4, you want to spread it into 4 places, what are we going to do? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What, instead of we having 5 combinations, 5 pairs,
Yes.
if you want to make it 4, what are we going to do?
We increase it to 15%.
You can't increase it to 50%. This is 20. You just increase it to 25. 25 like this. And increase this to 25 divided by 2. That's 12.5. Like this.
Okay.
This one as well. 12.5. You see? After this one, after the first color is stopped at 12%, you are forcing it to stop at 10%, 12.5%. So the next one will start immediately at 12%, just like histogram. Then it ends at 25%. You get it?
Okay.
That's that. So if you want to do Dambaru or what's it called, you can have something like 20. You can see the color is not uniform, but that is just for this. If you also have let's check on that one. Yeah, let's have gradient. Let's see the same thing. Or should we do this, or you do this yourself?
Which one is that?
Gradient. Should we do it, or you do it yourself?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We want them to have I want it to have the same property as the one above. Don't you see? I want it to have the same property as well. Let me give this one radian. Okay, we already have radian in it. So let's scroll up. Now we have the background. But instead of this one having going from left to right, it forms circle. It will be in form of circle. Oh, why am I always writing color? I use color a lot. Look at this particular WebKit. Be careful with it.
Okay.
If you read this document well, you see what they talked about WebKit, and this was. Let's go straight to where we are working on. We'll copy the same stuff. So let us use can you see?
Yes.
Let me make it this way. Hello?
Okay.
Why is this shrinking? What am I doing? That's not right. I have this one. Inline. Inline block, inline flex side. Wọ́n á súnyàn. I really can't troubleshoot why this one is misbehaving. Oh, now we are talking. At least you can see them side by side.
Yes.
Should be radian. Let's radian. This one should be the repeating radian. I'll add this as well to the top, like this. I have the second color done. I hope you see now.
Yes.
It's not something you cannot do. We have another one as well. We have box. Let me see if I'm not sure if they actually discussed it. They didn't discuss it. Well, that's why you shouldn't rely on just one. I will give it you as an assignment. We have one instead of we having something like this circle. It will be in box. It will have a box like this, a rectangle, under rectangle, rectangle. You know this one is circle in circle.
Yes.
So that one will be it will be box and box. We also have another one as well. It will start like this from the center. Can you see my mouse?
Yes.
It will start like this. It will draw a line like a circle. It will be in form of a plain color like this. A plain color like we have in background color red. It will be red. You can now have a white color that will come from the center and goes to the end like this. It's just like a wheel. We call it wheel. Then from let's assume we have the white line drawn like this. The white line can now spread like this, left right in form of radius. It will be like radius of a circle, one going up, one coming down, to form a sector inside it. You can continue to spread this. Those are the two remaining ingredients we have, though they are not discussed in this book. Which other aspect of this book should we have done the repeating, we have done this one as well. Which other one do you want me to touch? Hello?
Yeah, we're writing.
Which other one do you want me to touch? Like maybe 5 minutes. Do not forget what I just said. Though for your own sake, I may give it to you as probably very soon, in a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks time. I'll start giving you designs. Give me replicate the design. That's what we'll be doing after 2 weeks time. So you have to be very fast. Now, what I just said, I just talked about the box gradient and the one that have say they have a sector in it. So you can read more on that. Which other aspects of this book do you want me to touch?
Me, I do not have any other part because I've not really gone through it. So that'll be when I go through it. If I have any problem, I'll let you.
Okay. If you look at this circle ellipse, um, a minute please. Let's see this. So maybe later, sure. Or what? Do you have any other question before we call it today?
No question for me. For my
Should I post this one online or should I upload it online?
Yes, you can post it on.
Please, I will be very happy if you go through this one, everything, as soon as possible. Tomorrow, or
Okay.
we'll look for something very close for us to work on. Yes, the next one we'll be working on is will be a box model. If we touch this box
Okay.
model, then we'll go back to flex. Yes, we have to touch this one and this blocks model. They go hand in hand. These two. There's no way you do this one without doing this one. So there's no way you will do this one without touching this one unless you want to deceive yourself. So by tomorrow, I may not have the time to be explaining so much. I'll just go over it like A B C. I'll just go with speed so that nothing will be delayed. That will be we have a class tomorrow and on Thursday as well.
Okay.
Please go over what I gave you.
Mm.
Right.
Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes.